Ateneans. I'm Jula, your AGI online library assistant. Our reading month is here and it's story time. For this session, our story is entitled Isko and the Shadow by Mary Juliet Jocano, drawings by Raketshop Studio, and published by Hiyas. Kids, what would you do if you saw something scary? In our story, Isko, a young rabbit, was allowed by his mommy and daddy to go out and play, but he didn't listen carefully to what they said.
Young Isko Rabbit is so excited about his first day out of the burrow. His cousins, led by Kuya Kiko, will fetch him that very day.
Yay! This is a dream come true. I can now run in the meadow and play with my cousins.
Wait a minute, son. You must not just go anywhere you wish.
Even if I'm with Kuya Kiko?
Even if you're with Kuya Kiko, you must be careful and be home before dark.
Shortly, 4 fat rabbits came running towards them.
Yoo-hoo! We're here!
Kiko greeted Father and Mother Rabbit. Close behind him were his younger brothers. Isko ran to them and
Got you!
his cousins grabbed him and tickled him fondly.
What are you waiting for? Let's run to the meadow. Let's play.
Hollered Heno, the fattest in the group, and the cousins were scampered away.
Take care, kids!
Mother Rabbit called after them. The rabbits played tag in the morning, patintero at midday, hide and seek in the afternoon. On and on they played until...
Oh my! The moon is up!
Must we go home now?
Of course. Father told us not to stay out late.
Oh yes, that's what Mother told me too.
Too
bad.
bad.
But
But
then,
then
we can play again tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And they all scampered for home. Heno, the stoutest among them, couldn't catch up with the others.
Hey, wait! Could we go slower now so that Isko can join the side somewhere?
Yes, please, Kuya Kiko. I didn't know there was so much to see outside the burrow.
That's why we must be careful. We're not the only ones here.
By that time, only Isko, Kiko, and Heno were together. They stared at one another.
What a stinking smell!
The 2 rabbits that were hopping ahead of them lolloped back when they heard Isko's voice.
What is that smell?
The rabbits sniffed here and there. Then they sniffed at one another until...
Not me!
Then, who is that stinks like that?
Seems to be coming from the foot of the hill.
Slowly, the rabbits crept towards the foot of the hill. They were alarmed at what they saw. It was a shadow.
Maybe that's what stinks.
Oh, it is so big and it has horns.
Suddenly, the cheerful, chubby rabbits became still.
Why is it stooping to the ground?
Looks like it's stooping and biting a small animal.
Oh my! It might be a rabbit is eating.
What? A rabbit? Let's go home!
And they all scurried away. Isko was huffing when he entered their burrow.
How are you, son?
Son?
We saw a shadow. It was big and it had horns. and it smelled so bad. And it looked like it was biting a rabbit.
Isko, with his eyes wide, recounted what happened. His parents looked at each other.
Don't worry, son. Tomorrow, we'll find out more about the shadow you saw.
Mother Rabbit gave her son a big hug.
By the way, how are your cousins?
They're jolly and full of fun, and they're as nimble as me. And we're playing again tomorrow.
Well, then, sleep now and get a good rest.
The sun was up when Isko awoke. He went out immediately. He stretched for a while.
The air smells so good in the morning. How I love to play again. Father, Mother, I'm leaving now.
And off he ran to the meadow while his parents looked on. Isko felt so free along the wide pathway until
Well, something is stinking.
he suddenly felt nervous. Nearby, he saw the animal with horns. It was sniffing at something fat and still moving.
Could it be a rabbit?
Isko thought. He shivered. He looked for a place to hide but found none. So Isko ran and ran and ran. When Isko reached the meadows, he told his cousins right away.
I saw it.
What? Where?
The stinking animal with horns preying on the rabbit.
The beast! What will happen to us now?
We can play farther away. There, on the hill. That's a good place for hide and seek.
The cousins scampered again, leaving their fear behind. They played tug in the morning, patintero at midday, and hide and seek in the afternoon. It was already getting dark, but the rabbits kept playing.
1, 2, 3.
Heno counted out loud while covering his tiny eyes with his paws. The others were in a flurry. They didn't know where to hide.
There.
Pointing to a big rock. Everyone followed him.
Ouch! Don't push!
Who among you is pushing?
Wait, we can't all hide here.
His two brothers answered, but they continued to jostle against each other until
Ah!
one of them fell.
Who could it be?
Oh no! Let's help Isko.
Quick!
Heno, all of you, go fetch uncle and aunt.
Okay.
The plump rabbits rolled down the hill. How fast they reached the foot of the hill, but they were horrified at what they saw.
Look, it is the stinking beast with horns. It's going after our cousin. Poor Isko, he might be eaten alive.
Everyone panicked. They were so afraid that they weren't able to fetch Father and Mother Rabbit. Instead, they hid behind a huge rock to see what was happening. Isko felt weak with pain. He tried to stand but couldn't.
Oh, Kuya Kiko, Mother, Father.
He tried to lick and clean his wounds, but he was dizzy. He couldn't do anything but whimper. Isko stood still. He smelled something bad.
This place stinks. Oh my! The stinking shadow might be here! Help!
Shortly,
Meh. Meh.
Isko was frightened by the sound. Slowly, he turned to look behind him. He froze at what he saw, the huge, stinking animal with horns. Isko tried to walk back, but his knees were shaking. He just closed his eyes and cried. He didn't want to see the stinking animal with horns. The mysterious animal spoke.
Meh. Are you lost?
I-
Are you hurt?
The animal asked again. Isko kept crying.
Friend, it looks like you're hurt.
It was then that Isko noticed the small, gentle voice of the animal he feared. When Isko slowly opened his eyes, he noticed that the animal is kind after all, and his fear slowly left.
Meh. Don't be afraid. I've helped many rabbits that fell among the rocks. I'm Kim Goat. And what's your name?
I'm Isko. Was it the rabbit I saw you sniffing at yesterday?
Yes. I licked his wounds to clean them. Then I brought him home.
Shortly, 3 plump rabbits pounced on the goat's back. They held tightly onto his hair. Kiko attacked from the front.
Hey, don't think you can get away with hurting my cousin.
Kim Goat was surprised.
Meh. What? I'm not hurting him.
Didn't he bite you?
The rabbits that were still hanging on to Kim asked Isko.
No, so you better let him go.
Then Isko told them how Kim cleaned his wounds.
Oh, you're kind after all, despite the bad smell and the horns.
Thanks, Kim.
Then the chubby rabbits hugged Kim Goat. The rabbits happily went home with their newfound friend. Isko introduced Kim to his parents.
So, you're no longer afraid of the stinking shadow you've been talking about?
Not anymore.
From then on, 5 lively rabbits and a goat ran about and romped on the meadow every day. They played tag in the morning, patintero at midday, and hide and seek in the afternoon.
Did you like our story, kids? Often, things that seem scary are not so scary when you can see them properly. And of course, Isko and his cousins had more fun when they stopped being afraid of their new friend Kim. On behalf of the Learning Resource Center and the Storytelling Cast, I hope you really had a great listening experience. Till next time!